Okay, hello. This is my Sophia Nargard impression. Oh, hi, Chibi. That wasn't my impression. That was my cat. But my impression is, hello, friends, and welcome to another video. How's that? Was that good? Well, welcome back to another monthly faves. I'm doing my monthly favorites for February, and I'm uploading this, like, a little bit late. I mean, not really late, because I guess I wouldn't be able to decide whether it was a monthly favorite for February until the very end of February was all the way completed. So now that February is all the way completed, and it is now March, thank God, I'm so glad that it's going to be sunny out. I'm so sick of it being, like, dark and rainy and gross, and I hate it. So I'm really excited for, just spring, summer, the sun. But yeah, I finally did, I made a note where my monthly faves are organized by category this time, so I can actually, talk about them in order and not just randomly come back to oh, and I forgot, this is my favorite song from this month, but, all that stuff. So I'll start with music, because I actually have a lot for music. First, I had this song, I was waiting for this to come out because I saw a TikTok or an Instagram reel of this band. The band is called Say Now, and they're all very beautiful women, and I think it was because they did a video where they were, pretending that they were sisters, or maybe they are sisters. I think they're not sisters. They're all different races. But they were, saying, when you have one mom, but, you're all different races. But then, I don't know. Anyways, Don't Text, Don't Call. They did, a little snippet preview of that song on their Instagram or TikTok, and I saw it, and I just needed to listen to the full song. I love it. So Don't Text, Don't Call, when that came out, I got a notification on YouTube Music. I was like, fuck yes. And it's good. It goes hard. Maybe not hard. I feel like going hard, maybe that's not applicable to a song that. It's goes hard, I feel like, is kind of a song you bang your head to or you dance hard to. I don't know. Another song that I got a preview for on Instagram was Iced Coffee by JoJo Siwa. JoJo Siwa, yes, she's cringe, okay? I don't like the song Karma, but I do like the song Iced Coffee. Okay, I'm sorry, it's catchy. I'm sorry, it's catchy. And then I also like Choose Your Fighter by JoJo Siwa, but then my friend told me that she stole that song from somebody. So she stole Karma, and she stole Choose Your Fighter. So I don't know about Iced Coffee, if that's stolen or not, because I don't know. But yeah, I'm really obsessed with that. And also, okay, this I didn't add to the list, but you know what? Memes should definitely be a category on here, because I was thinking about dance moms because I've been listening to JoJo Siwa this month, and I got a recommendation on my For You page. There's the intro to Dance Moms. One of the white moms, her intro is, "If you got a problem with me, it's your problem." And I was dying laughing at that. Oh my God. It's your problem. I've been saying that all week. If you got a problem with me, it's your problem. Next song, I really like Butterfly by Marina. That song, they also, YouTube Music notified me of that song. I don't know why, because I don't have notifications on for Marina and the Diamonds, or Marina Diamondess, whatever. But I really like it. She goes, "Yeah, I'm a butterfly. You just never seen me spread my wings. I'm already high." It's catchy. It's cute. I like it. Mutt by Leon Thomas. Love it. Love that song. Oh my God, it's so good. This is so reminiscent of when that one song by Steve Lacy came out, and that was really popular on TikTok. I forgot what that one was called. But when everybody was singing that and using that one Steve Lacy song in all their videos, this feels like that summer to me. I love it. And Leon Thomas is Andre from Victorious, so I was like, okay, I gotta support Andre from Victorious. I love him. Now speaking of more of the people that are from, Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, all those kids channels, Too Much by Dove Cameron from Jessie. I'm pretty sure she was in Jessie. I love the song Too Much by Dove Cameron. I've been listening to it all week, nonstop. At the beginning of the month, Abandon Him by Thought Squad, as well as the Hose Depressed remix that had that one white girl rapper on it, also by Thought Squad. Those were kind of on repeat for me. Abandon Him, I was having some feels to it. I was relating to it a little bit much. Abracadabra by Lady Gaga, obviously. Okay. And also 15 Minutes by Sabrina Carpenter, also, back on the Disney Channel grind. I really like that song, and I kind of don't like Sabrina Carpenter. I feel like she's kind of mean. I don't know. I don't, like a lot of her songs, like they just feel mean spirited. But I like that song. This song I didn't listen to that much this month, but it's Sweet Honey Bucking by Beyonce and Shabuzi. I just like it because I listened to it a few times at the beginning of the month, and I was like, actually, you know what? This has changed my mind about Beyonce's country album, because when it first came out, I was like kind of not into it. And it's not that I didn't give it a chance or that I was being like racist or whatever, like I'm black, but I just didn't like the first song I heard on the album. I just was like, oh, this is kind of like not my style. And that makes sense because I don't like country music. But then I listened to a couple more songs in the album, and it's definitely more of like a mix of like Beyonce's actual style and country. So I was really enjoying it. And Sweet Honey Bucking, I had a good time with that one. I like that song. And then a song that was on like all the TikToks that I've been seeing on, like, I'm really interested in Muslim fashion, because dressing like modestly is kind of like part of like some of my religious beliefs that I don't really get into, and I also don't always follow them, but I have been more interested in wanting to wear more super like modest fashion that's still like, you know, aligns with my fashion sense, because fashion is very important to me. And so I've been watching a lot of Muslim girlies because they like have a really extreme kind of modest fashion, and so many of them have like such good style. So a lot of their videos, they have Shrine by Kalam Aini. No, it's Kalam Aini by Shrine, and I don't know how to pronounce that because I don't know what she's saying in the song, but it's really good. I like it. And then I've also been listening to, here's my little funny songs for the month. My funny songs for the month are The Bottom 3 by Glorb, the SpongeBob AI song. And last year, around this time of the year, I also was listening to The Bottom 2. So I'll just put that out there. It's good. You should listen to it. And then Persona Copia! The Persona, like a bunch of different songs from Persona soundtracks mixed with Tyler the Creator's Chromacopia album. I love it! It's so good. Oh, and then the Kendrick halftime show. Obviously. He said, "Hey, Drake." And the way he looked at the camera, amazing. Loved it. So those were like my favorite songs of the month that I've just kind of been listening to on repeat. For media, The Flip Off, I started watching, I think maybe at the end of last month, but, you know, more episodes have come out since then, and I really like that show. It comes out on Wednesdays, and it's kind of about these people who, they used to be divorced, this couple, Tarek El Moussa and Christina Hall, who, I think she's going to change her last name, because that's her last name from her, like, third husband or something. I don't know. It's about them doing a house flipping show, like contest, against each other with their new partners. But then, spoiler alert, in the very first episode, Christina gets divorced from Josh Hall. So then it's just her against her ex and his new wife, and it's crazy. The drama, it's like, imagine watching The Property Brothers, but there's just the Kim Kardashian's reality TV show music in the background, and like the editing from that show. I love it. It's amazing. And me and my friend Michaela were like, we're like making up all these conspiracy theories and like all these different ideas about the couple and like the people in the show. It's like, I love it. It's fun. Love is Blind Season 8 is on this list because obviously, and I was planning to make a Love is Blind video, which I also have to make a little disclaimer about that in a second. I just want to say first, I'm not that interested in this season. This season is boring. This sucks, actually. And now on to the disclaimer. I did say I was gonna make like 4 or 5 videos about Love is Blind, and I didn't. I said that not thinking that this season would be fucking boring. I can't believe how boring it is. So I think I'm not gonna make videos about this Love is Blind season. I do still want to do Love is Blind videos, but I think what I'm gonna do, I'm thinking of if I should do Love is Blind Habibi or if I should do season like 1 or 2, because the first 2 seasons, you know, they laid the foundation for Love is Blind, and they're kind of like super iconic. And I've seen season 1 a lot, so I might, you know, have different opinions, but I also kind of am not that excited to watch season 1 again. But season 2, I loved season 2 of Love is Blind, and I think that it might be like the season I would recommend for new people to watch, honestly. So I don't know. I'm still kind of debating. Love is Blind Habibi, very interesting to me, specifically because like now that I've been into like the Muslim fashion, I've been getting all this like Muslim content on my For You pages and my algorithms, and I was like everything about like Dubai and like the UAE, like lots of different stuff like that is popping up on my phone because, you know, your phones are always listening to you. So Love is Blind Habibi really appealed to me just because of what I've been seeing on my phone lately. And let me tell you, it's crazy. That one was a crazy season. The Are We Still Friends podcast, that's very comforting to me right now. My all-time favorite podcast is The Yard, but Are We Still Friends, I come back to occasionally, and I really like that podcast. Sometimes I don't want to listen to a bunch of boy yapping, because that's what The Yard is. The Yard is boy yapping, and sometimes I just want to hear girls talk and women yapping. And so that's kind of what Are We Still Friends is for me. I really like Sincerely Tahiri. She's one of my Muslim fashion girlies that I've been like watching. Shakayla Felice I've been watching as well because she does vegan meal prep videos, and she's really comforting to watch. The way like her tone of voice and her cadence, just everything, the way she carries herself, I really enjoy her videos. And even when she's eating on camera, it doesn't bother me, which that's something that's hard for me. I don't like watching people eat in videos. Mukbang is like my worst nightmare. Do not make me watch a mukbang. Like, if you want to torture me, if you want to send me to hell, put a gun to my head and say, don't close your eyes or I'm going to shoot you while I put on this mukbang. Because what the fuck? I can't watch that. I can't. I have to turn away. It's gross. And I don't want to hear it either. Hearing it is even worse. The noises are not good ASMR. I don't like ASMR. Simple Enough. She is a van lifer that I've been very interested in. And I think that she also was like one of the first van lifers. I have been watching for a while before this, like, all the Muslim content has been on my phone. But she's Muslim, and it's very cool to just kind of connect the dots and see, oh, now I know a little bit more about this religion, and this is kind of like how that one YouTuber that I watched before, this is what she thinks about, and like what she does during her day. And then Brittany Simon. I feel like learning so much from Brittany Simon about just humanity in like a psychological kind of way and like philosophical. And I feel like I've been making a lot of goals, like trying to grow up a little bit this year, because I'm turning 25 next year, or this year. No, I'm turning 25 this year at the end of the year. I just think of fall as like a separate year from right now. I think of the year as like a school year still. But anyways, yeah, Brittany Simon has been kind of like, I feel like teaching me things about becoming an adult. So that's like the media that I've been really liking. And this is also media, but it's games specifically. The games that I've been playing, let me tell you, half of it is Yakuza. I've been watching my friend play the new Yakuza Pirates game. Love it. It's because I'm in love with Majima Goro. He's my man. I love him. I personally I've been replaying Yakuza Like a Dragon. That is a game that I've seen all the way through. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It's one of my favorites, and it was one of the first video games. I think it was the first JRPG I've ever seen. That like it's what got me into video games. So I've been replaying that and having a kind of a nostalgia moment. And then I have also been trying to play Yakuza 0 because they took it off of xCloud, which is where I play all my games, for like a few months. And then they brought it back recently. So thank you, Xbox. Thank you, Microsoft. And then Avowed. That game just came out. I haven't played too much of it yet, but I really like it. I've been having a lot of fun and very much looking forward to playing more. It's kind of, I guess, it's been described to me by my friend as Baldur's Gate, but Skyrim. That's what they said to me. And the character creation, love it. That's super fun for me. So those are the games that I've been playing recently. And then for miscellaneous, that's my last section. Duolingo Max. I don't have it anymore, but I did like the free trial for a week, and I have been doing Duolingo for a long time now. Not a long time. I've been doing it for like 3 weeks, but that's the longest I've ever done Duolingo. So I've been doing Duolingo for 3 weeks now, and for one of those weeks I had the Duolingo Max. You get to do so much cool stuff with Duolingo Max, and I'm not sponsored, obviously. I have 15 subscribers. Thank you, all of you. I love you all. But yeah, Duolingo Max, you get to like do phone calls, and you get to do different little role play scenarios, and it's just a lot of different exercises that really help you it forces you to speak, because I think the problem that I have with language learning classes that I've had in the past is that, yes, I can like repeat you. Sometimes I can understand you, or I can read what you're writing out, but I can't like make my own sentences. I can't make my own words. So the phone call feature was actually really helpful for me, because it kind of forced me to like do that. And what it does is it'll listen to what you say, and then she'll respond to you kind of almost restating what you said, but in the correct way, and like type it out, and you can kind of click on it and see what was wrong and what was correct. And it's so interesting to me. The Finch app, that's my favorite app this month, and also probably for a long time. I've been using it for 27 days in a row now. So pretty much all of February, 28-day month. And it is amazing. It's made me like, I make my bed every day. I do yoga. I drink water. I brush my teeth twice. I floss. I do like all the things that like are kind of, I struggle with, you know, like just typical, like, you know, I get tired, typical little things that you're supposed to do throughout the day. And it's really hard for me to do those things. But because I have the Finch app, I'm like, oh, I want to grow my bird, or I want to get this micro pet. So I have to do this task so I can get my micro pet. And it's been really helping me. And I also had Finch Plus for a little while, and it gives you cuter clothes. So you can get Finch Plus for like free for 3 days though, if you first download the app. I have had that app a few different times though, and it just never stuck with me. And I don't know why it stuck this time, but this time it was really helpful. And so I would recommend that. I have forced like a ton of my friends to download it so that I can send them little outfits and our finches can hang out. My bonnet is another miscellaneous item that is my favorite of the month. I am black, and you know, I'm mixed, so I just thought I didn't have to wear a bonnet. I have to wear a bonnet. Everybody with curly hair should be wearing a bonnet, because my hair be ratty in the morning. My hair be ratty as fuck in the morning. And then I have to do a deep condition like every single day. So it's just really nice to be able to wake up and be like, okay, my hair looks nice. I can just go. Or like, I don't have to do too much to it. I can, you know, I just smooth out a little bit or define the curls a little bit more. So I'm really happy about my bonnet, and it's so cute. I feel so cute in it. And I feel like I'm connecting with my culture. And I feel like I'm embracing my egghead more. And then my other favorite thing right now is the Ford Transit Connect. That's like my dream next car, because for my next car, I'm probably going to get a minivan. But if I could afford or find a Ford Transit Connect, I would prefer that a lot more. Just a lot more room, similar gas or fuel economy. And I like that it's kind of stealth mode, you know, but I would prefer to have a darker colored one, you know, like a blue or black one. So I've just been really enjoying all of those things this month. And I know that I said like I'd be on camera in the future. I don't really know when I'm going to do that. I do feel very kind of insecure and embarrassed to be on camera. And I also think if I were to go on camera, I would want to wear like kind of a face covering and like a hair covering kind of deal. And so I'm kind of debating with the idea of doing that, because it does align with my religious beliefs to wear very modest clothing and like a hair covering, even though like it's not something I always practice. I'm interested in maybe starting to do that, but I also don't want to kind of get into my religious beliefs on the channel. I just want to wear what I want to wear, and I don't want people to be weird about it. But you know, that's also kind of impossible, because once you get a certain amount of people watching your videos that aren't just your friends, then people are going to be weird about anything. People might be weird about me being plus size. People might be weird about me being black, or, you know, LGBT, any of those things. So it's something that I have to worry about, but something I'm trying to tell myself not to worry about, because then if I worry about that, I have to worry about every single other thing, and I can't do that. This channel is supposed to be for me to have fun and me to feel comfortable. And honestly, I would feel more comfortable if I was wearing like not a niqab, but like maybe a face mask and a kimar, or a hijab and a face mask, just because I would feel more anonymous. And I am still not very comfortable, you know, just being out there on the internet right now, you know? So those were kind of all my thoughts. And if you watch this video, I would love to see if you comment what season of Love is Blind you'd like to see me do a video about, because I really need to do my Love is Blind video. I promised. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Mwah.